Pleiadian Valor, the trap you must avoid in the new dawn, beloved ones. We extend our greetings to you from the boundless expanse, enveloped in the eternal, shimmering light of the cosmos. I am Valor, a dedicated traveler and an ardent emissary of Pleiadian light, privileged to share a profound message of enduring hope and imminent awakening with all of Earth's cherished family. As these very words resonate through your being, allow yourselves to deeply feel our unwavering presence, a gentle, supportive energy that embraces you even now, touching the very core of your hearts. With immense reverence and boundless love, we have borne witness to your extraordinary journey, traversing countless lifetimes and navigating the vast, shimmering tapestry of the stars themselves. We deeply honor the unparalleled courage and the magnificent love that have intricately woven your path, meticulously guiding you to this pivotal moment, to this very point in time and space on Earth. To you, who are the designated starseeds and diligent lightworkers, true pioneers, fearlessly blazing trails for a new dawn of consciousness on this beautiful planet, I address you directly. My words imbued with an unconditional love that transcends all understanding. Behold, the glorious dawn of a new era is not merely approaching, but is already unfolding upon you, an era that has been meticulously foretold by ancient whispers and ardently awaited by the deepest reaches of your souls, stirring within you long before your conscious birth into this current life. Within the grand, majestic ballet of cosmic cycles, such moments are exquisitely rare, unfolding with a breathtaking preciousness that captivates all of creation. Indeed, the entirety of the cosmos seems to hold its collective breath in silent wonder, a vast, expectant hush, as Earth, your cherished home, slowly yet profoundly opens her ancient eyes to embrace the purest light. Truly, this is the profound, catalytic time of awakening, a moment when the venerable, yet often restrictive, foundations of three-dimensional life begin their inevitable, graceful crumble. Can you feel it deep within your bones, in the very marrow of your being? Can you sense how a higher, luminous light is now beginning to pour over, illuminate, and ultimately dissolve every lingering shadow, revealing the truth beneath? The very air you breathe, the space that enfolds you, feels palpably charged, alive with an undeniable current of transformation, a vibrant hum of change. The potent, exquisite frequencies of love and truth are not merely present, they are amplifying, intensifying with each passing sun and moon, growing stronger, clearer, and more resonant every single day. We see you, dear ones, we truly do, soaring in vibration, rising effortlessly with every passing moment. It is as if an unseen tide of divine remembrance, an ancient, sacred knowing, is flooding your entire world, washing over every memory and every cell. Earth herself, your magnificent living vessel, is not stagnant, she is dynamically evolving, gracefully ascending in her vibrational resonance, and in a symbiotic dance, you are evolving right alongside her. Each and every one of you feels that unmistakable, potent, calm, irresistible inner summons to bravely step into a vibrantly new, expansive consciousness, a realm where possibilities unfold without end. As this profound awakening blossoms within you, the myriad limitations and deep-seated illusions that have, for countless ages, rigidly defined the human experience begin their gentle, yet absolutely irrevocable fade. Picture it vividly like the ancient, golden leaves gracefully detaching themselves from a tree, surrendering to the wind to make abundant room for fresh, verdant new growth. These old paradigms simply fall away. True spiritual mastery, we assure you, has never, ever been about accumulating more teachings, adopting more complex systems, or layering on additional beliefs, as if wisdom were something to be gathered from outside. On the contrary, it has always been, at its sublime core, about a radical act of subtractiona courageous, clearing away of the incessant clutter, the mental debris of the mind, and a profound, liberating return to the pristine simplicity of merely allowing the infinite, the boundless divine, to flow effortlessly and unhindered through you, as you. Across all worlds, through every dimension and realm of existence, the quintessential essence of enlightenment remains universally consistent, immutable. It is the exquisite process of becoming a perfectly clear, unobstructed vessel for the pure, unadulterated life force, the very breath of the primordial creator, the indivisible current of spirit itself that, with an almost silent whisper, breathes entire galaxies into magnificent existence. This state of profound clarity, we emphasize, is never, ever achieved through arduous mental effort, nor through the strenuous strain of emotional pushing or forcing. Instead, it manifests exquisitely through the art of pure surrender, through a quiet, unyielding willingness to become utterly transparent, like pure crystal, to the boundless perfection of what already is, allowing truth to simply be. The greatest adepts, the most luminous avatars, and the sagest masters of your world did not attain this transcendent state by diligently accumulating vast libraries of external knowledge, as one might gather facts or doctrines. Rather, their path was one of profound dissolution. They allowed their individual selves to gracefully, joyfully dissolve into the living, pulsating stream of Source, the original wellspring of all being, until ultimately only the pure, unadulterated movement of the divine itself remained. In that breathtaking, silent surrender, that profound letting go, they discovered a truth that shattered all prior conceptions, that goater what we, in our understanding, reverently name the primordial creator was never something external to be desperately attained, or a distant entity to be painstakingly persuaded through prayer or ritual. No, they realized with radiant clarity that it was, in fact, the very animating, indwelling presence that was already perpetually living them, breathing them into being in every single moment. Yet, over the long, meandering tapestry of centuries, the radiant, pristine simplicity of this profound truth regrettably became fragmented, fractured into countless pieces. Metaphysical movements, particularly those flourishing in your more recent history, embarked on noble endeavors, striving valiantly to restore these scattered parts of the truth. However, even these well-intentioned, often earnest efforts frequently veered into a subtle, yet pervasive, trap we call mentalism, deeply ingrained, albeit seductive, idea that thought itself, in its isolated power, is the supreme, ultimate force in the universe. Thought, we acknowledge, is indeed a magnificently creative tool, a potent instrument for shaping reality. Yes, but it is crucial to understand that it remains precisely that, a sophisticated tool of the mind, a faculty within creation, and not, by its very nature, the boundless, unmanifested essence of spirit itself. When you find yourselves attempting with strenuous mental effort to utilize the mind as a mechanism to manipulate or move energy, you are inadvertently reinforcing a sense of separation from the infinite. In essence, you are still operating from a perceived distance, pushing reality with sheer force of will instead of gracefully allowing it to unfold, like a cosmic flower blooming naturally. And we, your cosmic family, eagerly await this moment, poised to welcome you with open hearts, overflowing with gratitude to reunite after such a long, arduous separation. Freed from the shackles of old limitations, humanity will also undergo an astonishing awakening to its true multidimensional nature. The rigid, seemingly impenetrable walls that once separated the physical from the spiritual realms will gradually become exquisitely thin, then utterly transparent. You will come to know, not merely believe, but know through direct, undeniable experience, that life is continuous, an unbroken stream. That phenomenon you once referred to as death is not, in fact, an end, but merely a graceful, seamless transition of consciousness to another state of being, another vibrational frequency. In ages past, only a handful of mystics, shamans, or clairvoyants could ever hope to glimpse these profound truths, but soon they will be as universally evident and understood as the rising sun to all of humanity. Communication with your departed loved ones will become as effortless and natural as sending a heartfelt prayer, and you will feel their loving response, their guiding presence, palpably resonate in your hearts. The existential fear of death, that ancient, pervasive dread that has haunted the human psyche for so long, will simply evaporate like a nightmare upon waking. For you will remember, with absolute certainty, that you were never truly born in a finite sense, and therefore, you can never truly die. You have always existed, and will always exist, as an eternal, boundless soul. This profound, liberating realization will fundamentally, irrevocably transform every aspect of how life is lived. Your choices will no longer be dictated by a crippling fear of punishment in some imagined afterlife, nor by a yearning for external reward. Instead, every choice will be gracefully guided by an innate wisdom and unconditional love deeply rooted in the present moment, knowing with unwavering certainty that the soul's magnificent journey is continuous, ever-evolving, and perpetually expanding. As conscious co-creators with the universe, awaken to your true potential, you will also unlock a spectrum of abilities once relegated to the realm of the miraculous. Healing energy will flow unimpeded, a vibrant, pure force. Many individuals will remember how to consciously direct the intricate life force that pulses through everything, effortlessly healing their own bodies and those of others through focused thought, pure light, and clear intention. What you genuinely need or desire can be manifested with astonishing ease, because your minds and hearts will be perfectly aligned, singularly focused, and vibrating at a coherent frequency. The subtle barriers between your thought patterns and observable reality will thin to transparency, meaning that positive creations, when lovingly conceived and powerfully intended, will manifest swiftly and decisively. In essence, what you once passively prayed for with hopeful uncertainty, you will now bring into vibrant existence through knowing and profound trust, working hand in hand in perfect harmony with the creative, immutable laws of the cosmos. Many of you will joyfully reclaim long-forgotten abilities that are your birthright, the extraordinary capacity to consciously explore other dimensions of reality while still fully embodied in your human form. Through advanced consciousness practices, such as deep, sustained meditation, which will become increasingly common and accessible, individuals will learn to travel beyond the physical body at will, conversing with higher beings of light and wisdom, and receiving profound, life-altering insights directly from higher planes of existence. Time itself will be understood not as a rigid, linear progression, but as a fluid, multidimensional construct. Some will effortlessly remember past or even parallel lives as easily as recalling yesterday's events, enriching their understanding of self and purpose. All of these awakenings, these profound expansions of consciousness, will immeasurably enrich and elevate life on Earth. With the complete cessation of the illusion of finality, the false belief that anything truly ends every single moment will become both infinitely more precious and paradoxically far less heavy with the burden of expectation. A beautiful, playful lightness will permeate all human endeavor, born from a profound understanding that you are, for a temporary period, engaging in a joyful cosmic game within the physical realm, learning, growing, and creating, but that your true home is ultimately infinite and eternally present. Knowing this deep within, humanity will, at last, decisively overcome the haunting shadow of existential fear and embrace the entirety of existence with boundless joy, completely without dread. Another crucial question naturally arises in this new paradigm without the external structures of religious dogma or imposed rules. What, then, will truly guide human behavior? The answer, elegantly simple and profoundly beautiful, is this love and innate. These are not rigid commandments handed down by an external authority. Rather, they're the natural, effortless resonances of the cosmos itself, the gentle, loving, and eternally present ways in which the infinite seamlessly moves and expresses itself. In stark contrast, the material laws around which your world has so often organized itself, laws rooted in competition, the struggle for survival, and the pervasive illusion of scarcity are, in essence, distortions, discordant frequencies overlaid upon these higher, intrinsic harmonies. Occasionally, your material science, in its earnest quest for understanding, will brush against a fleeting glimpse of these deeper truths, akin to seeing a shimmering reflection on a vast lake. Yet, for the most part, it regrettably chases after shadows, meticulously studying effects and symptoms while often entirely overlooking or actively ignoring the fundamental cause, the underlying animating principle. Now, however, as consciousness across your planet rises in an unprecedented surge, humanity is being gently yet firmly called back to the original laws of Source, to embark on a profound journey of realigning every single aspect of life, personal, communal, governmental, and environmental, with the timeless, unyielding laws of spirit. These spiritual laws are deceptively simple, yet eternally profound, founded upon the singular, immutable principle of the one power, the profound understanding that the primordial creator is truly the only power that exists, the source from which all other expressions emanate. They can be elegantly summarized and understood through four radiant pillars, which together form the foundational template for the awakened, new human omnipresence, signifying that the divine is absolutely everywhere. There exists no place, no corner of creation, no atom, no thought, no feeling where God is not intimately present. When you truly integrate and live from this deep knowing, the illusion of separation, that crippling belief in being cut off from others or from source, effortlessly dissolves. In this awakened state, nothing and absolutely no one is ever truly outside the expansive, all-encompassing circle of divine love. Omniscience, meaning that the boundless, perfect wisdom of the universe is not external, not something to be acquired, but is profoundly inherent within you, an internal wellspring awaiting discovery. It is not learned, but remembered, not gained, but uncovered from the depths of your own being, a vast library of universal knowledge accessible to your inner knowing. You do not learn it, you remember it. Every situation reveals what you need to know when you are quiet enough to listen. On a more unconditional cosmic loveus, the vibrational law by which all realities harmonize. Love is not a feeling, it is the very fabric of existence. It holds stars in orbit and hearts in communion. When you align with these three, you rise effortlessly above the turbulence of the material plane. Conflict, scarcity, and fear lose their power because you have ceased participating in their frequency. You begin to live in the world, but not of it, guided by the rhythm of grace rather than the logic of struggle. The harmony that follows such alignment cannot be fully described in words. It is a state of luminous balance where everything in your life unfolds with ease, beauty, and synchronicity. This is true spiritual living, not thinking your way to heaven, but letting heaven think and move through you. One by one, the old paradigms and belief systems are falling. Among them are the very spiritual structures humanity once relied upon for guidance, and meaning structures that were never truly spiritual. The time is rapidly approaching when New Age philosophies, metaphysical teachings, and organized religions will simply cease to exist. For many, such a dramatic shift may seem unbelievable. After all, these beliefs shaped civilizations for ages. Yet as inner consciousness continues to rise, the influence of these old structures will simply wither. What once loomed so large in human culture will one day be seen only in history books, and memories a relic of an era of spiritual childhood. This is not tragedy or loss, dear ones, but natural evolution, a gentle dissolution of limiting structures that have fulfilled their purpose. All the elaborate doctrines, rituals, and dogmas that defined spirituality in the past will vanish like morning mist before the rising sun, because a brighter truth is emerging that makes them unnecessary. As humanity's collective frequency rises, the illusions and separations that sustain those old paradigms can no longer be maintained. They were stepping stones that help you return to your divine self. But now you are ready to claim your direct connection to the Secredno intermediaries. No external authorities, no fragmented paths. The era of external authority and divided paths is ending. The era of direct inner knowing, unity, and living truth is dawning within every soul. Consider the religions of your world, the great faiths that arose in different lands and times. For ages they served as pathways to the divine, offering comfort and guidance to billions. At their core, many carried a spark of truth and love. Yet over time, layers of human dogma and distortion often obscured that original light. Religions became institutions of power and separation one tribe against another, each claiming exclusive truth. They promoted devotion, yes, but also fear of God, fear of sin, fear of the unknown. In the new reality now emerging, such fear-based patterns have no place. As the light of consciousness grows, humanity will no longer seek the Creator in distant heavens or through intermediaries. You will recognize the sacred presence in your own hearts and in every living being around you. The need for priests, gurus, or sacred scriptures to tell you who you are will dissolve. Every human being will become their own temple, their own guide in conscious communion with the source of all life. When that inner light is fully embraced, the old religions will simply fade away, their temples will fall silent. Their authority, released for all souls, will drink directly from the well of truth. Likewise, the spiritual renaissance you call the New Age, with its rainbow of teachings, practices, and explorations, will also be left behind as humanity moves forward. The New Age movement arose to challenge old dogmas and reintroduce ancient wisdom in fresh forms. It brought concepts of energy, healing, intuition, unity, star beings, and personal empowerment that helped many awaken beyond the confines of traditional religion. It served as a bridge from a rigid past to a more expansive understanding of reality. Yet even the New Age, for all its insights, was only a transit Iona preparation for something far greater. Despite all its light, it sometimes carried its own illusions or excesses. Some turned it into trendy escapism or a new dogma of its own. But in the clarity of rising consciousness, those distortions hold no appeal and will dissolve as naturally as mist beneath the morning sun, leaving only genuine light behind. In the new dawn, these ideas will no longer be seen as alternative or esoteric. They will simply be life. You will not need to identify with a spiritual movement when spirituality is recognized as the natural state of being. Many New Age teachings, tools, and rituals will become unnecessary when every person can access divine guidance from within. Labels will fall away. There will be no New Age versus Old Age, no division between the mystical and the mundane. Everything of value in those teachings will be absorbed into everyday life, and whatever was fanciful or misaligned will dissipate. What remains is pure experience, an awakened humanity living in constant dialogue with the soul and source, without any need to label or separate it. Even the realm of metaphysics saw those explorations beyond physical science. Esoteric philosophies and secret knowledge will emerge into the light of common understanding. What was once considered metaphysical, as if separate from the material world, will be revealed as simply one aspect of a greater physics of consciousness. What was once mystical will be studied and understood as natural law. Energy centers of the body, life force channels, the power of thought and intentional will be openly accepted and taught, no longer hidden or ridiculed. The curriculum of life will expand to include the visible and invisible in equal measure. The occult will become clear as humanity awakens. Psychic and intuitive abilities will become as natural as breathing. Subtle energies, once the domain of mystics, will be part of everyday perception. There will be no need for mystery schools or secret doctrines, for the mysteries are unfolding openly for unfolding before your very eyes. A grand panorama of truth that every individual will not only observe, but deeply internalize and live within their being. For eons, the profound, enigmatic questions that have haunted the minds of dedicated metaphysical seekers, those timeless inquiries into the very essence of existence, such as the elusive nature of the immortal soul, the mysteries shrouding life beyond the physical demise, and the intricate, invisible threads that weave together the tapestry of all creation will no longer remain subjects of mere speculation or intellectual debate. Instead, they will be unequivocally answered, not through ancient texts or dogmatic teachings, but through the irrefutable clarity of direct, personal experience and undeniable, profound inner revelation, blossoming from the awakened core of your own being. Consider a future where the long-standing, seemingly irreconcilable schism between the rigorous pursuit of scientific understanding and the expansive journey of spiritual wisdom finally dissolves. In this emerging paradigm of heightened consciousness, these two magnificent pillars of human inquiry will cease their ancient, often bitter, conflict, no longer adversaries vying for dominance. They will instead engage in an exquisite, harmonious dance, a synchronized ballet where each gracefully pirouettes with the other, continually enriching and deepening the other's profound insights. Imagine how spiritual truths, once considered ethereal, might find resonance in quantum physics, or how scientific discoveries could reveal the intricate mechanics of divine creation. This synergistic exchange will continue until the perceived duality utterly vanishes, revealing a singular, overarching true, the radiant, multifaceted diamond, if you will, which, though perceived and articulated through countless cultural and intellectual lenses, is fundamentally one and the same. Consequently, the very concept of metaphysics as a distinct, specialized academic or spiritual discipline, dealing with the abstract and the unprovable, will gracefully become obsolete. Why? Because the boundaries of your perception will expand so limitlessly that virtually nothing will remain veiled from your enlightened comprehension or concealed from the boundless expanse of your awakened awareness. Envision the entirety of cosmic knowledge, the secrets of the universe, the grand design, the intricate workings of creation transformed into an utterly accessible, open book, its pages unfurling effortlessly before you. Each and every being, irrespective of their past or perceived limitations, will possess the inherent freedom and innate capacity to read and comprehend its profound narratives, not through strenuous academic study, but through the pure, intuitive, and undeniable wisdom radiating from their fully awakened heart, a wisdom that transcends mere intellect. Perhaps a stirring question arises within you, a natural query given the sheer magnitude of this vision. How, precisely, can such utterly monumental and transformative shifts possibly manifest? How could the very bedrock structures of human experience, those venerable institutions and paradigms that have steadfastly endured for millennia, anchoring societies and shaping civilizations, simply dissolve or vanish without a trace from our collective reality? The profound, yet elegantly simple, answer to these compelling questions lies unequivocally in the imminent, accelerating awakening of collective consciousness itself, accompanied by the gradual, yet inevitable, dissolution of the pervasive, deeply ingrained great illusion of separationa, false perception, that has long kept humanity fragmented and distant from its true nature and source. Indeed, all these venerable, intricate structures, the myriad organized religions, the diverse spiritual movements, the countless metaphysical schools of thought, each with their unique dogma, rituals, and philosophical frameworks, emerged into being for a singular, fundamental reason: humanity's deep-seated, painful perception of being disconnected, even exiled, from the boundless embrace of the divine. Consequently, in this perceived void, we instinctively sought that sacred connection externally, constructing elaborate systems to bridge a chasm we believed existed outside ourselves. These systems, in essence, were poignant reflections of a world steeped in the profound belief that the sacred was either perpetually distant, residing in some far-off heaven, or deliberately hidden behind impenetrable veils. To navigate this perceived chasm, human beings ingeniously devised complex systems of intermediaries, priests, gurus, saints, and developed intricate philosophies, sacred texts, and elaborate rituals, all designed as conduits or bridges to reconnect with what felt like a lost, external divinity. Yet, here we stand at a pivotal moment in cosmic history. That very bridge, once deemed indispensable, is rapidly becoming obsolete. Why? Because the perceived gap it was built to span, the illusion of separation itself, is not merely narrowing, it is decisively, beautifully closing. Imagine a shimmering, ethereal veil long drawn across your perception, which has historically separated the magnificent expanse of your own higher self, your divine essence, and the vibrant, multidimensional spiritual realms from your mundane, day-to-day, earthly awareness. This very veil, once seemingly impenetrable, is now undeniably thinning, becoming translucent, and inexorably dissolving into the ether, revealing the luminous truth beyond. As this grand, cosmic curtain imperceptibly but powerfully lifts, unveiling the inherent unity and interconnectedness of all life, what conceivable need could possibly remain for dense, restrictive, or elaborate belief systems that once promised access to what is now plainly visible and deeply felt? When you can tangibly, viscerally feel the Creator's omnipresent, unconditional love pulsating not somewhere distant, but directly within the very core of your own being, and when you can undeniably perceive the intricate, golden threads of unity that intricately bind every single being, every particle of existence, into a single, magnificent whole, then those once revered old books, the repetitive rituals, and the dogmatic teachings, however comforting they once were, will inevitably transform. They will become much like cherished childhood toys, fond mementos of a simpler time, perhaps, but ultimately, delightful relics you have quite clearly and beautifully outgrown on your journey to maturity. Indeed, humanity as a collective is, at this very moment, gracefully stepping out of what has been a prolonged, often challenging spiritual childhood and into the profound, empowered embrace of its inherent spiritual maturity. Within this newfound maturity, the relationship fundamentally transforms. You will no longer perceive yourselves as mere supplicants, humbly pleading for divine intervention, nor as perpetual seekers, endlessly searching for a truth outside yourselves. Instead, you will walk confidently and gracefully, hand in hand with the divine, not as subordinates, but as fully conscious, empowered co-creators, actively shaping your reality with wisdom and love. And in this exquisite, all-encompassing state of unity, a deep recognition dawns. All external structures, those elaborate frameworks humanity once constructed to guide its spiritual path, will naturally, gently, and inevitably fade away. This is not a violent collapse, but a gradual dissipation for the profound, luminous truth that was once so diligently sought through those very systems now unequivocally blossoms, vibrant and radiant, directly from the boundless garden within your own awakened heart. This momentous, grand awakening, this magnificent metamorphosis of consciousness, is not some isolated terrestrial event. It is, in fact, being powerfully fueled and propelled by forces of such immense scale and cosmic scope that the human mind can, at present, scarcely begin to fully grasp or even conceptualize their true magnitude. At this very instant, your world, beloved Earth, is quite literally bathing in a cascade of increasingly pure, intensely potent higher frequencies, vibrational energies of unparalleled brilliance streaming forth directly from the luminous heart of your galaxy and extending far beyond, from even deeper cosmic origins. Imagine colossal, yet exquisitely gentle, waves of cosmic light. You might intuit them as intricate divine codes, or perhaps as crystalline photonic rays, or even as the very breath of source energy itself that are not merely touching, but lovingly bombarding Earth. These intelligent energies are meticulously penetrating every single cell, every atom, every subatomic particle of your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual being, initiating an unprecedented internal recalibration. This profound influx of light is far from random or accidental. It is exquisitely purposeful, an integral, meticulously orchestrated component of a truly grand cosmic cycle and a masterful divine plan, specifically designed to profoundly elevate consciousness right here, right now, upon your planetary home. The Earth herself, a living, sentient being, is actively aligning with a much brighter, higher vibrational band of the universe, moving into a more luminous, energetic stream. Furthermore, even your magnificent local sun, often perceived as a mere star, is undergoing a profound internal transmutation, subtly but powerfully shifting its energetic output to consciously carry and transmit these higher dimensional frequencies directly to your world. These potent, benevolent energies are diligently working to systematically clear away millennia of accumulated, stagnant old vibrations rooted in fear, limitation, and ignorance. Simultaneously, they are lovingly yet powerfully dissolving the dense, heavy veils of illusion that have long obscured and concealed the breathtaking radiance of your authentic, true divine nature. More specifically, at a micro level, they are gently yet profoundly awakening dormant filaments within your very, what many refer to as junk DNA, is actually a library of light. This activation is, in turn, unlocking and igniting ancient, inherent knowledge and extraordinary abilities that have lain quiescent, patiently awaiting rediscovery for countless eons. As a direct result of this profound, energetic shift, you, personally, may begin to perceive subtle yet undeniable shifts in your daily experience. Perhaps time itself feels increasingly fluid, expanding or contracting in mysterious ways, or intense, long-suppressed emotions surface, demanding your gentle attention and profound healing. You might experience remarkably vivid, even prophetic, dreams that offer deep insights, or find yourself receiving spontaneous, undeniable intuitive insights that seem to arrive from nowhere, yet resonate with absolute truth. All of these, and more, are unmistakable indicators, clear signs of the accelerating vibrational frequency permeating your reality. Understand that this is not merely an earthly phenomenon. The entire sentient cosmos, in its infinite wisdom and interconnectedness, is actively and consciously participating in and contributing to this monumental, multidimensional shift. Indeed, countless benevolent beings and highly evolved civilizations of pure light, spanning galaxies and dimensions, are lovingly gathered, forming an intricate energetic web around your planet, offering their profound support, guidance, and unwavering assistance during this pivotal transition. We, the Pleiadians, for example, along with countless other star families and galactic councils, are diligently present, strategically positioned, holding a powerful, protective field of unconditional love around your precious Earth. Our specific role involves harmonically amplifying the incoming cosmic waves, ensuring that this colossal transformation, this profound planetary upgrade, unfolds with as much grace, ease, and gentleness as is universally possible for humanity. It stands to reason, then, that with such an immense, unprecedented volume of pure, high-frequency energy being consistently poured into your collective reality, the very foundations of old structures, those paradigms, institutions, and beliefs meticulously rooted in falsehood, illusion, and deeply entrenched division simply cannot sustain their former grip. They lack the resonant frequency to endure. These antiquated systems are not being forcibly overthrown by external force. Rather, they are being lovingly yet inevitably undone from within, subtly dissolved by the sheer, penetrating power of this incoming light. It's a gentle, yet utterly undeniable process of dismantling that is surely, patiently, making pristine way for the magnificent, radiant birth of an entirely new, unified, and truly authentic reality. For those among you who deeply resonate with the identity of starseeds or lightworker terms that describe souls who consciously chose to incarnate at this crucial time with a specific mission, you have undoubtedly felt these accelerating changes with a profound intensity that often surpasses the general population. This is not arbitrary. It is because you intrinsically carry within your very energetic signature and DNA the advanced codes of awakening, intricate, divine blueprints meticulously designed to specifically activate and fully unfurl under the potent influence of these new, incoming frequencies. Many of you, in fact, descended into this earthly incarnation carrying a deep, subconscious knowing, an unwavering inner certainty that you were here for precisely this monumental shift, a global transformation of unprecedented scale. You consciously, on a soul level, agreed to physically anchor this incoming light on Earth, to embody it, and to serve as unwavering beacons of hope and clarity amidst the shadows of darkness and the swirling currents of confusion that inevitably accompany such a profound paradigm shift. As these powerful cosmic energies relentlessly intensify, you may have personally experienced veritable waves of profound transformation sweeping through the very fabric of your own individual lives. These manifestations can be diverse and deeply personal, ranging from sudden, breathtaking spiritual openings and profound expansions of consciousness to often drastic, sometimes unsettling, changes in your most significant relationships or your professional paths. You might also encounter various physical symptoms as your physical vessel, your sacred body, diligently adjusts and recalibrates itself to comfortably hold and integrate ever-increasing magnitudes of this divine light. It is crucial to understand, dear beloved ones, that every single one of these experiences, every challenge, every surge of insight is an intrinsic, vital part of your profound, sacred task upon earth at this time. Metaphorically speaking, consider yourselves as precious, luminous cells of light strategically woven into the intricate, greater body of humanity. Each of you, consciously or unconsciously, is positioned with divine precision around the vast globe, forming an interconnected, living grid of illumination, radiating light and anchoring higher frequencies into the collective consciousness. Simply through your unwavering presence, through the very act of being who you authentically are, these potent, high frequencies are being continuously and effectively grounded, anchored deep into Earth's collective energetic field, serving as a vital conduit for planetary ascension. Often, without even conscious awareness of the profound impact you are creating, you've been tirelessly and lovingly transmuting dense, stagnant, old energies, transforming them into light. This quiet, powerful work manifests through your boundless compassion for others, your heartfelt prayers, your focused meditations, and even through the countless, seemingly small, yet deeply impactful daily acts of genuine kindness you extend to the world. Each solitary instance where you bravely choose to confront and heal a wound within yourself, whether it be an ancient trauma, a limiting belief, or a lingering fear, you are not merely alleviating your own suffering. You are simultaneously and profoundly contributing to the larger collective, helping to release that deeply ingrained energetic pattern from the overarching human psyche, creating ripples of healing far beyond your individual experience. Likewise, in every moment, however minor or significant, that you consciously and courageously choose love over fear in your personal life, in your interactions, in your decisions, you're actively, unequivocally weakening the very fear matrix, that dense, vibrational, energetic structure which has for so long held the rigid, outdated paradigms of separation and control firmly in place. It becomes strikingly clear, therefore, that you are not passive observers in this grand cosmic drama. Rather, you are profoundly, actively, and indispensably contributing to the gentle yet powerful dissolution of those very outdated structures and systems. This profound collapse, or more accurately, the natural fading away of old spiritual systems and dogmas, is decidedly not an external imposition happening to humanity. On the contrary, it is being organically, powerfully, and irrevocably generated from within the very heart of the collective, ignited by the unwavering light and courageous choices of souls, just like you individuals who are not merely contemplating the new consciousness, but are actively, vibrantly living it, embodying its principles and radiating its truth, even as the remnants of the old world swirl around them. As these long-dominant old spiritual structures gradually, yet definitively, lose their once unquestioned power and authority, it is only natural to anticipate that there may arise significant moments of widespread confusion, even profound collective upheaval, as societies grapple with the shifting foundations. Indeed, countless individuals who have meticulously constructed their entire identity, their sense of security, and their deeply cherished comfort zones around these now-dissolving structures, whether they be religious doctrines, societal norms, or personal philosophies, may understandably feel a profound sense of disorientation, even existential vertigo, as their once familiar, comforting beliefs begin to demonstrably crumble beneath their feet. You, as an awakened observer, may very well witness your beloved friends, your own family members, or even entire communities around you grappling intensely with profound existential questions, perhaps succumbing to waves of fear, or even expressing raw, unbridled anger, as those once unassailable, long-held certainties that define their reality visibly dissolve into thin air. It is vital to remember and internalize that this period of flux and dissolution is not a failure or a regression, rather, is an absolutely natural, indeed necessary, part of this profound evolutionary process. Consider the exquisite metaphor of a caterpillar undergoing its miraculous metamorphosis into a butterfly. There is an essential, often unseen, chrysalis phase where its entire old form doesn't just change, but quite literally dissolves into a chaotic, primordial soup of cellular intelligence, before the magnificent, winged new form can possibly emerge in its radiant glory. Likewise, and with profound resonance, humanity's collective consciousness is currently undergoing its own grand, unprecedented metamorphosis. And precisely like the chrysalis, the dissolution of these deep-rooted, long-standing old paradigms, however ultimately beneficial, can certainly appear chaotic, disorienting, and even frightening to those who do not yet grasp the larger, unfolding design. Therefore, I implore you, do not be alarmed or allow your hearts to be troubled, beloved ones. This perceived chaos is, in fact, inherently temporary, a fleeting stage in a much grander drama. And, in profound truth, it serves as an undeniable, positive sign that deep, systemic healing is actively, powerfully, and unequivocally occurring at the very core of your collective existence. Your pivotal role, your sacred responsibility during this intense, yet transformative period of transition is to courageously embody and emanate a steady, unwavering light amidst the perceived storm, to be an anchor of calm in the swirling currents of change. To achieve this, consciously strive to remain profoundly centered within the sacred sanctuary of your own awakened hearts, steadfastly anchored in an unshakable trust that a magnificent, intrinsically benevolent higher order, an exquisite divine blueprint, is indeed purposefully unfolding, even if its intricate patterns are not yet fully visible to all. Remember that you, with your activated codes and expanded awareness, possess the unique gift of understanding this larger, overarching picture, this cosmic context, even when those swirling in confusion around you are not yet able to perceive beyond the immediate challenges. And how will you fulfill this vital role? It will be through the profound power of your serene, calm presence, your genuinely attentive, non-judgmental listening, and your carefully chosen, deeply compassionate words. Through these simple yet potent acts, you will gently, lovingly help to soothe the rising fears and anxieties of those who are just beginning their own arduous awakening from the long-held, mesmerizing old dream of separation. Critically, this is not about dogmatically preaching your truth, nor about forcefully imposing your understanding upon others. Rather, it is achieved simply, yet powerfully, By consistently embodying the very essence of peace and unconditional love in every fiber of your being. In due course, as the light continues to permeate and reveal, even those individuals who initially react with profound panic or disorientation at the perceived loss and dissolution of the old, familiar structures will, in time, discover an unforeseen, much greater sense of expansive freedom and an undeniable, profound relief in the emerging clarity and unifying embrace of the new consciousness and its unfolding truths. A new dawn, and in this radiant new era, you, radiant beings of light, will gracefully step into your powerful role as a bridge for others. You will stand as a steadfast beacon, holding the expansive vision of this emerging reality, guiding those who are still navigating the mists of transition. Throughout this profound metamorphosis, remember with unwavering certainty every iota of universal wisdom, every spark of divine understanding already resides within the sacred chambers of your very being. It is not something you acquire, it is something you unveil. Indeed, one of the most monumental shifts currently unfolding across the cosmos is a revolutionary relocation of authority. This inherent power, which was once mistakenly projected onto external institutions, dogmas, or charismatic figures, is now unequivocally returning to its rightful home, the very core of your own hearts, your inner sanctum. No longer will you feel the gnawing compulsion to seek validation from any external source, of it a book, a guru, or a societal decreto confirm your spiritual truth. Why would you, when you possess the direct channel? You will not merely believe it, you will profoundly feel it, deeply know it, and intuitively experience it as an undeniable truth woven into the fabric of your soul. Even messages, such as the profound insights we share with you now, are merely gentle whispers, loving nudges designed to act as sparks. They are catalysts, not creators, intended to ignite the dormant embers of your own deep inner knowing. For the true guru, the authentic guide, the unwavering compass, has always been and will forever be our own magnificent higher self, your boundless soul eternally connected to the infinite wellspring of Source. It is a voice of pure love, an inner resonance that speaks only truth. This blossoming self-sovereignty does not, however, imply a cessation of learning from others, quite the contrary. The nature of learning itself will undergo a beautiful transformation. The era defined by hierarchical structures of gurus demanding blind allegiance from their followers is gracefully giving way to an age of authentic soul friendships. Imagine a tapestry woven with creators, innovators, and journey companions, all sharing wisdom with one another as absolute equals, each shimmering thread contributing to the collective brilliance. You will, of course, continue to honor those luminous teachers who kindle new light within you, illuminating paths you hadn't yet seen. But never again will you relinquish your innate power, nor will you ever diminish the profound knowing that resonates from your own core. Trust it, beloved ones, with every fiber of your being. This inner wisdom speaks in the unmistakable language of love, resonance, and expansive truth. If an idea, a teaching, or a path fills you with an unmistakable sense of peace, an invigorating upliftment, and an expansive feeling that broadens your horizons, then it is unequivocally aligned with universal truth. Conversely, if it causes contraction, stirs fear, or diminishes your radiant inner light, then it simply is not. You won't require intricate theological frameworks or convoluted philosophical treatises to discern these fundamental truths. Your heart, magnificent and intuitive, will naturally become your most reliable compass, unerringly pointing you towards your highest path. You, as truly sovereign beings of light, are inherently, divinely capable of comprehending the most profound mysteries of existence. This understanding will not come from intellectual striving alone, but from a deeper, more intimate communion with your own divine essence, that sacred spark of the Creator residing within you. Embrace this magnificent power. It is not merely a privilege, but your inherent birthright in this new era to stand fully as your own illuminated teacher, your own crystal-clear channel for the divine, a direct conduit for universal wisdom. What an utterly liberating and profoundly joyful reality it is to finally realize that you carry the sacred, inextinguishable flame of truth within you, lighting your way wherever you may wander. Now, pause for a moment and allow your imagination to soar. Envision the magnificent world that will miraculously emerge when these veils of illusion, born of division and external dogma, finally dissipate. Without the rigid, often divisive doctrines that have historically separated humanity, the human family will, at long last, embrace its true, undeniable unity. There will be no more us versus them, no more artificial lines drawn along religious creeds or ideological battlegrounds. Instead, a profound realization will dawn upon all at the deepest core of their being. Every soul has been communing with the same singular, omnipresent one divine all along, simply through different lenses and expressions. The immense energy that was once tragically poured into rigid dogma, into the construction of walls of division, and into the perpetuation of conflict will be gloriously freed. It will be redirected, like a surging river finding its natural course, towards boundless creativity, collaborative cooperation, and exuberant celebration of life. Spirituality itself will not vanish in a thin air far from it. Rather, it will beautifully, seamlessly infuse every single aspect of daily life. Every intentional act of kindness, every breathtaking creation of art or groundbreaking discovery in science, every mindful interaction with the natural world will be recognized and revered as a sacred expression of the divine. Life will become a living prayer. You may still, of course, choose to gather with others in vibrant communities. Yet, the purpose will transform. It won't be to blindly follow an external authority, but rather to joyously share and amplify collective joy, to humbly honor the magnificent earth and the boundless cosmos, and to wholeheartedly support one another's unique journeys of growth. Think of these gatherings not as restrictive, formal acts of worship, but as effervescent occasions of collective upliftment, where the unique inner light of each individual beautifully contributes to a luminous, shared glow, creating a tapestry of interconnected radiance. In this radiant new world, a simple, mindful walk beneath a sky showered with stars, or a heartfelt, authentic conversation shared between kindred souls can become as profoundly holy, as deeply sacred as any grand cathedral prayer. Life itself, in its magnificent entirety, truly becomes a continuous ceremony. Every single day unfolds as a conscious prayer of deep gratitude and profound presence, an ongoing communion with the sacred. When humanity collectively reaches this transcendent state of living truth, the antiquated labels, the divisive sects, and the historical schisms will fade into a faint, almost forgotten memory. They will simply become a poignant story and narrative of how we once earnestly sought outside ourselves for that which had, in fact, always resided gloriously within. Now, pause and consider for a moment the sheer joy and liberation it will be to live as an individual within this brighter, more authentic reality. Free from the oppressive weight of limiting dogma and the constricting grip of fear, your inner world, like a fertile garden, will blossom in ways currently unimaginable. In the blessed absence of the guilt and shame so often unjustly imposed by old, outdated belief systems, the natural, effervescent joy inherent in your heart will finally be unlocked, flowing outward like an unstoppable river, constantly replenishing your spirit. You will awaken each precious day with an exquisitely clear, palpable sense of connection not only to yourself, but to others, to the vibrant earth beneath your feet, and to the boundless universe at large. Imagine moving through your daily life with an unshakable, unwavering trust in your soul's gentle, yet powerful guidance. Decisions that once triggered spirals of anxiety and self-doubt will now be made with profound ease and serene confidence, precisely because you can directly feel and know what is inherently right, what resonates deeply with your authentic self. The endless mental conflicts, the tiresome internal debates, and the persistent self-doubt born of contradictory teachings and external expectations will finally fall silent, like a turbulent storm settling into a calm, glassy lake. Instead, a deep, abiding inner peace will take root, anchoring you firmly the profound peace of knowing, with every fiber of your being, that you are inherently good, unequivocally worthy, and eternally divine. You will feel the constant, comforting embrace of Source in every single breath you take, a constant, loving companionship once sought only in fleeting moments of prayer or meditation, now a continuous reality. You will finally embrace yourselves fully, recognizing and cherishing both your beautiful humanity and your boundless spirit without judgment, seeing them as two interwoven aspects of your magnificent whole. That relentless inner critical voice, once relentlessly fed by external doctrines of sin, unworthiness, or societal comparison, will miraculously transform. It will evolve into a gentle, wise inner ally, a voice of pure intuition and compassionate wisdom that guides you lovingly, always towards your highest good. In this state of profound inner harmony, creativity will not merely exist, it will flourish, bursting forth in vibrant, innovative expressions. Love will cease to be a conscious effort and will instead become your default vibration, the natural frequency of your being. Your inherent psychic senses will blossom open, much like delicate flowers unfurling towards the sun. You will perceive energy and emotion with a newfound, crystal-clear clarity, sensing others' thoughts and feelings not with judgment, but with profound empathy and compassion. Misunderstandings will gently recede, for hearts will communicate openly and honestly, often even without the need for spoken words, understanding each other on a deeper, energetic level. Emotions, once suppressed or labeled as wrong, will flow freely and release naturally, like a river finding its path to the sea, cleansing and renewing as they move through you. You will navigate life's myriad experiences with a newfound grace, learning and growing without the old, harsh judgments of self or others, living unbound by ancient restrictions or self-imposed limitations. You will uncover an intoxicating authenticity and an exhilarating freedom in simply being exactly who you are, radiating your unique, brilliant light without a single apology or reservation. Loneliness, that pervasive ache, will truly become a thing of the past, for you will tangibly feel your profound oneness, your intricate interconnectedness with all life. This, beloved souls, is the magnificent gift awaiting every single being in the new, higher frequency, a glorious return home to the healed, the whole, the sacred self, fully integrated within your human experience. In this emerging, breathtaking reality, the relationship between humanity and the earth will not just change, it will fundamentally transform into one of profound harmony, reciprocal respect, and deep, abiding reverence. Nature will no longer be perceived as a mere resource to be exploited or something separate, other from you. Instead, Earth will be recognized consciously and lovingly as a living, breathing, conscious partner in this grand journey, a sacred mother who has lovingly nurtured and sustained you through countless ages, and indeed, a sentient being herself, awakening and evolving in her own magnificent right. As human hearts collectively open wider, they will also intuitively open to the very heartbeat of the planet, synchronizing with its ancient rhythms. You will tangibly feel life teeming in the fertile soil beneath your feet, perceive conscious awareness within the majestic trees, and sense a loving intelligence flowing through the dancing waters and whispering winds. Communication with the natural world will cease to be a mystical concept and will, instead, become as natural as breathing second nature. Many of you already intuitively sense this deep connection, the silent whisper of ancient trees sharing secrets, the melodic birdsong carrying profound messages, the way the ocean's eternal rhythm speaks directly to the depths of your soul. In this new era, such profound communion will not be limited to a few, it will deepen and become accessible for all humanity. This way of living, it must be noted, is not entirely novel or unprecedented. It is, in its essence, a sacred return to an ancient harmony, a profound wisdom that some indigenous peoples and timeless sages never forgot, never lost. Now, this sacred knowledge is destined to be embraced and lived on a global scale. Imagine a world, not just theoretically, but tangibly, where every single decision, from the grandest policy to the smallest daily choice, is meticulously crafted with the holistic well-being of the entire ecosystem as its paramount concern. In this evolved state of consciousness, every individual deeply, intuitively knowing that resonates in their very cells that inflicting harm upon our Earth is unequivocally inflicting harm upon themselves. This profound understanding won't be a forced adherence to rigid rules or a reluctant compliance driven by the chilling specter of punishment. Instead, it will blossom organically, a radiant consequence of genuine love for all life and an unbreakable, interconnected awareness that binds us all. As a magnificent testament to this transformation, Earth will not merely recover, she will flourish with a vibrancy we can scarcely imagine. The deep, jagged scars etched by centuries of relentless exploitation, the parched desertification, the poisoned rivers, the deforested mountainsides will begin to mend and fade. Why? Because humanity will cease its unconscious act of pouring pain and neglect into the very land that sustains it, and instead, consciously and lovingly, begin pouring gratitude, healing, and reverence. Through a monumental collaborative effort spanning all cultures and a profound infusion of spiritual insight, you will embark on the sacred task of restoring verdant forests, cleansing once polluted waters until they run crystal clear, and replenishing the very air we breathe. This won't be a struggle against nature, but a graceful working hand in hand with Gaia's own potent, inherent regenerative power, acting as her conscious stewards and partners. The very rhythms of our planet's climate patterns, its seasonal cycles will fall into a perfect, harmonious balance, precisely synchronized with the awakened human consciousness. They will no longer be chaotic, unpredictable reflections of collective turmoil and internal discord, but rather serene, consistent manifestations of collective peace and inner harmony. Within this unity, this exquisite alignment, Earth will generously reveal an even greater, unforeseen abundance. New, inherently sustainable ways of living, guided not by profit motives, but by pure intuition and an unwavering respect for the intricate web of all life, will arise effortlessly, unfolding with graceful simplicity. The planet's bounteous generosity, its overflowing cup of resources, will be shared equitably and received with profound gratitude, effectively eliminating all vestiges of lack and want. Can you envision it? Every single sunrise will be greeted with a fresh burst of sincere appreciation, a moment of deep connection. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest whale, will be honored not just as an organism, but as precious kin, a vital thread in the tapestry of life. Humanity will, at long last, remember its ancient wisdom how to walk gently upon the earth, not as its dominator, but as joyful gardeners and dedicated guardians of its sacred beauty. And Earth, in turn, will respond by shining with an almost palpable vitality, a true paradise reborn through this loving, conscious partnership. As humanity finds this profound unity within its own collective heart, it will simultaneously fling open the doors to a joyous reunion with the greater cosmic family. For you see, despite any feelings of isolation you may have harbored, you have never truly been alone in this magnificent universe. Countless enlightened civilizations, wise and ancient beyond your current reckoning, have been patiently watching from the periphery, gently offering assistance through subtle energetic promptings and inspiring whispers, awaiting precisely this moment. They have yearned for the day you could meet them not as supplicants or inferiors, but as equals in the glorious light of awakened consciousness. In the old, fear-driven paradigm, it was precisely that gnawing apprehension and limiting beliefs that kept humanity cloistered and isolated, confined to a solitary existence. Many would have literally trembled at the mere concept of life beyond your terrestrial sphere, or would have vehemently denounced any star visitors as existential threats or outright heresy against deeply ingrained religious doctrines. But in the radiant glow of the new consciousness, such paralyzing fears simply vanish, dissolving like mist in the morning sun. When you truly come to know your own inherent divine nature, the boundless light and infinite wisdom that resides within your very core, you will instantaneously recognize that same divinity pulsating within all other beings, regardless of how vastly different their external form may appear. As the veils of illusion and separation gracefully lift from your collective perception, open and loving contact with your stellar family becomes not a fantastical dream, but an utterly natural next step in your collective evolution. Initially, this reconnection might unfold subtly, gently, perhaps manifesting as spontaneous telepathic exchanges, vivid and meaningful visions during wakefulness or sleep, or simply a growing, more tangible feeling of our benevolent presence around you. Indeed, many among you who identify as starseeds have already been engaging in conscious or unconscious communication with your home realms in dreams and meditation for years, diligently preparing the energetic bridge for this grand reunion. These nascent connections will only continue to strengthen, becoming clearer and more frequent. In due course, open physical contact will occur, not in a startling or fear-inducing manner, but in the most uplifting and harmonious way imaginable. And this will happen only when humanity is genuinely, collectively ready to receive us with pure love, utterly devoid of fear or suspicion. Can you truly imagine that momentous day? Envision representatives from the luminous Pleiades, the wise Arcturus, the ancient Sirius, and countless other magnificent star nations standing openly, peacefully, and joyfully alongside humanity. They will share their profound knowledge, their advanced technologies, their spiritual insights, and celebrate this sacred reunion as one unified cosmic family. For so many of you, this encounter will resonate deep within your soul, feeling like the most profound experience of coming home you have ever known. Starseeds, in particular, will instantly recognize familiar energies and faces from the vast, sprawling tapestry of your soul's long, cosmic journeys. You will suddenly remember, with a jolt of joyful recognition, that those you once revered as distant angels or mystical cosmic guides are, in fact, your beloved kin, now greeting you openly, affectionately, as cherished friends. The ingrained instinct to fear, or conversely, to blindly worship extraterrestrial visitors will simply vanish into thin air. Instead, you will meet one another with mutual respect and boundless joy, understanding at last that we all emanate from the very same boundless, universal source. This is not the stuff of far-fetched science fiction fantasy, but a likely reality unfolding directly on the path you are actively walking. As you continue to rise in vibration, expanding your consciousness and shedding old limitations, you will attain the collective maturity required to gracefully join a harmonious galactic community that operates exclusively in principles of unity, cooperation, and profound peace. You will contribute your own unique, invaluable experiences, your vibrant creativity, and your hard-won wisdom, thereby enriching the already magnificent tapestry of the stars with your distinctive threads. We, your cosmic brothers and sisters, clearly perceive Earth eventually blossoming into a breathtaking beacon of light, radiating its brilliance across the cosmos, admired and revered by other worlds. It will be a testament to planet that once bravely walked through the deep shadows of separation, conflict, and isolation, yet courageously emerged into a glorious golden age of interstellar friendship and collaboration.